Yeah, get ready for a wild ride. We're mixing up some country with an electronic vibe. Gonna make you dance, gonna make you move. Hold on tight, we're about to shake the groove. With a few
There it is. Gets me every time. Another edition of the Out of Bounds podcast. Welcome back. I like the hat correction there, Los. I appreciate that. We've had a couple weeks off. A couple of us have been sick, keep getting sick, stay sick. So we've taken some time off, but we're back. Lot to catch up on, lot to talk about, lot to prepare for. Yes, sir. Luke, your hand is raised. Go ahead.
First question. Does that song really get you every time? Because it didn't sound like it the way you said it right there.
It gets me.
Gets me every time.
It does. It does.
That sounded really enthusiastic.
I mean, it gives me the feels. How I express those feels, Luke, is neither here nor there.
Okay. Sorry. I just thought I'd ask.
Boy. All right, so Luke has COVID, which is funny enough. We just talked about and taking some time off. How easy it is to use COVID as an excuse, but he showed 2 positive tests. Luke, do you know who infected you?
That
was a dramatic cough, by the way.
That was DG, I think I got strep throat.
Oh my God, he does that so good. We were at Universal Studios with the children this past weekend, so I imagine there was a cesspool of many germs, COVID being among them, probably. Between that or the flight, we flew down to LA. So, yeah, somewhere in that process is probably where I extracted it.
Sounds about right.
Extracted, contracted it.
Contracted it. Yeah.
Does that
sounds about right?
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, you contracted the virus. I think that's how it works, right?
Yeah. So yeah, but the kids aren't sick. Fiance's not sick, so that means I have a little vacation in my bedroom for
I mean,
a few days.
So I haven't had COVID obviously with the kid yet, so it hits a little different from like a seclusion standpoint, huh?
It's
you just best. You got to be like, listen, I'm trying to be a good father here. Yeah, I'm trying to be a good father. You take those kids and you get out of here.
Yeah,
if they get sick, that's on me. We can't have that.
Yeah. When I hear yelling outside my door, I say, "Get them away from the door because I can't risk it."
Yes.
No. Well, now though, with COVID these days, though, it's only a couple of days, right?
So I actually looked up the new guidances. It's not even a 5-day.
No,
it's like a flu. It said if your symptoms are improving and no fever for 24 hours, you're good. So
yeah, it's a lot easier.
By tomorrow.
When did you trying to milk that positive test though?
Oh yeah, I did too.
I got coworkers milking that 10-day positive test. Though.
I called
you tested positive.
Well, that's why you take 2 tests. You show one the first 4 days, and then you show another one the next 4.
Dang. Yeah.
Done.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah. No, I called my boss. Right, I called my boss at work and said so I'll be back Monday. That's 5 days. He's like, yeah, that sounds right.
Just take the one picture.
I should have said 7.
You just take the picture of your test in different locations. It's like, yeah, no, I took another test, man. Sorry. Different backdrops and everything like that. Play it off. And that stuff.
When did you guys get you've all had it, obviously. We've all tested positive for it. But do you remember the first time that you got it? Obviously you remember the first time you got it, but how bad was it the first time you got it? What was that situation? Because I know mine.
First time was easier than all of them. The first time I just napped excessively for 2 days.
How many times have you had it?
I've had it probably 3 times now.
Jesus.
Yeah, I had it on New Year's. Yeah, I had it on New Year's one year, and that was terrible. I was in bed, chilling and stuff like that.
How was that again?
Entire 2 days.
Like what?
It was not fun, but I got to binge watch Yellowstone. That's where I got hooked on Yellowstone that year. So I'll account the love for the show for that. Yeah, there you go. But yeah, it's not fun. But then,
isn't it crazy to think in 2020, it's March, it's literally 4 years close to the the day, really. Like 4 years ago, because right now the country's starting to go into panic. And if you were to say to Drew, Luke, if you talk to yourself like, yo, in 4 years, one, you guys would be talking about COVID on a podcast. You'd be like, well, first of all, what the fuck are we talking about here? Also, like, we're not, like, COVID ain't going to be around in 4 years. That's so stupid, you know? Like, it's crazy to think that it's still a topic.
So we're actually going to see our friends down in San Diego in 2 weeks for St. Patrick's Day. And the last time we saw them was the weekend of like the shutdown in March of 2020, and they were staying at our house. That was the last time we saw them. Yeah, we haven't seen them since.
That's crazy.
Yeah,
we had.
But I remember it then being like, "Fuck!" Like I hope this is done in like a couple weeks.
Yeah,
that was all it was.
I was in New York at the time, and we had our spring season orientation. So that's like our biggest orientation of the year. We had 170 staff like at our workplace, like all for like PowerPoints and all that kind of stuff. Literally unsure of like, should we all be in this room together right now? Unaware of like what was going on. And then to think that literally everything just shut down like a week later was wild. You can't imagine what that was like, but
yeah, I was in a same kind of thing. Like I had clients, like 15, 20 clients came to our office and we're doing like a big meeting kind of thing. And while we're sitting there, we had a speaker talking and we got the email. So every year in March, we would go on this like our organizational offsite, and like the year prior in 2019, I guess we were in Orlando, and Microsoft bought out a part of Disney World and spent like millions on it, kind of thing. So like they spent a shit ton of money on these offsites, like for us, kind of thing. And we got the email saying like offsite has been canceled, like it's not happening. As we're like in a room with clients, and that's when I was like, all right, well, if they're just negating millions of dollars, like this is obviously a real fucking thing.
Tough.
And I just remember going like, God damn it. And then it was, like 3 days later, it was, all right, take your computers home. And then
I can't help but laugh at Luke. Luke, was that story boring for you or something?
Yeah, fuck you, Luke.
No, off in the background, took like a nice big yawn right in the middle of it. I'm sitting here going, oh God, man.
Luke, when did you find out? Like, what were you doing when you found out?
We had our friends over. Like, we were looking for somewhere to go to lunch, and all like half the restaurants in the area were starting to shut down.
Oh, I'm sorry.
I didn't get it.
I'm sitting looking at the wall going, this fucking dickhead doesn't get what I'm doing.
I love you.
Oh my God.
I love you. And I did care about that story.
That was good.
Yeah.
Was
good. I didn't care about yours. You know, your friends can go fuck themselves too. Okay. I love you guys. I'm just joking. Big day, boys. So let me get into my day this morning because we got a lot to talk about in a little bit of time here. P790s. I got them last week. They came in.
Yeah.
Today, I took the day off today to go to the driving range early because the driving range is an outdoor one that has a TrackMan, and then we played it. Drew, you played it at the July Boys, the Ravines one, where remember that par 3 we're cheering on Chris over that like ravine?
Yeah,
that course. So it's there.
Luke played it too.
Luke, were you there?
No, yeah, you went there before.
Chicago July Boys.
Chicago. Yeah.
We didn't play around. We didn't play around the day before. We all flew out together.
What are we talking about? Where?
So remember,
this was the last course.
We were like all hands. That's the one where I did a shotgun. The funny video of me doing the shotgun.
That was at Cog Hill.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, so that's where I was at today.
So that's okay. Got you.
Yeah. So
I know what you're talking about. Okay. Oh, okay. Go.
Luke, I'm getting it. Luke takes the minute to get it. I get it. So anyway, go to the driving range. First time swinging the P790s.
Strength.
Felt good. Felt No, it was a good range session, but like not like with the clubs that I'm used to. Slightly bigger grip. I felt good. The balls weren't going as far, whatever. So I was like, all right, I'm gonna go see if I could just sneak on to like one of the smaller courses, not smaller courses, but not like the main one or the one that we played, and to see if I could just like get on. It's 9:00 at that point.
Right.
So I go. They're like, we're on a frost delay. We have a one person open for the 9:30. That's the first group. So I was like, perfect, because I want to essentially get ahead of these people and just, whatever. So 9:30 comes, go up to the tee box. This guy named I don't say he's a guy, but he's a younger guy. Probably it's like late 20s. He's a little guy. All right. Carter is his name. Very nice. Starts talking.
Carter.
I'm there to start fucking. I just want to golf. That's it. He's trying to ask me where I'm from and all this bullshit. So I was like, Carter, where are you playing? The whites or the blues? And he was like, I'll follow your lead, man. So I was like, all right, let's play from the blues today. So I was like, okay. Tee up. Go ahead, Drew. What were we going to say?
No, I just thought I don't like that move, but okay, go ahead.
Tee up. I was bombing him on the range with my driver. Nice, easy, slow swing. Fucking ball goes straight left on the ground, like 39 yards kind of thing. So I was like, oh, great. Carter goes up. Nice. Again, this guy is 5'7", maybe 129 pounds wet. Fucking right down the middle. I'm like, God damn it. So I was like, all right, let me get a breakfast ball. So I go up there. Now I'm like, all right, now I'm dialed in. I just made an ask myself to Carter.
Mind you, this is your driving, so this is not a new club.
No, this is my old club, Drew. This is my favorite club in the back.
I'm just saying.
Nice backswing. I literally basically hit my ball that was sitting on the second ball. It was that bad of a shot. Carter's like, oh, cool. He's like, oh, good. Glad we played blues. I was like, all right, fuck me.
He said that?
Fuck me. Yeah, like jokingly.
Dude, Carter. Yeah, don't do that.
Oh, I'm in my head every tee box. I'm in my head every tee box after that.
Loved it. Because then I ended up or I think I bogeyed that hole, but like I ended up playing well up to like the fifth hole, and then we broke off kind of thing. And then we were just like bantering the whole time. But I was like, I knew you guys would like that comment from him in that moment because I was at my lowest and he kicked me while I was down. And I respected it.
I'm just not a kick while down guy.
I liked it. I thought it was hilarious.
That's fair.
But see, Luke, because I would like to see where your brain goes with this. How would you have handled that comment in that moment?
I would have fucking downward spiral, dude. my hole would be shot. I would be done by, like, I would go ahead, bro. I'm done after probably 2 holes. I'd probably last 2 holes.
Sounds about right.
Yeah.
I was thinking it was starting with it was the par fives. Like hole 1 was a par 5, so like it was like, all right, cool. Then I was able to test out like the 4, and then the clubs were really nice or whatever. But it was just, I was like, what a dick comment that I just.
Drew, we played Canyon Lakes 2 weeks ago.
Mm-hmm.
There's that par 5 that you have to carry the little gully, and you have like a tight land, not on the back nine, on the front nine. That kind of dog legs to the left after you get over the hill, but we always sail it into those fucking trees on the right or the trees on the left. It rarely hits. Yeah. That one. It's a long par 5, and it's long too. I don't remember how long it is, but like it's one of those holes that like I'll take an 8 on that every time. Like I'm playing in my mind, I'm like, I know I'm probably just gonna 8 this. So like it is what it is, and I just bounce back next hole because next couple holes are pretty straightforward. But yeah.
I don't even know why I take a tee shot on that one. I might as well just take a penalty stroke and just drop.
I don't breakfast ball that. Yeah, I don't breakfast ball that or mulligan that hole anymore. I just go.
Man. Yep, is that the one? Dropping. Have I played that with you guys?
You did. That was the one
like
where we
first hole downhill, right?
Oh. That's the one where we enjoyed the views.
Yes, we enjoyed a lot of views and vibes, immaculate vibes in that round.
Yeah, vibes were great that day.
I think we stopped keeping score after about the 11th hole.
We ended the day with bowling and a lot of booze and more great vibes.
And great vibes.
Yeah.
Yeah. We're talking mushrooms, right? We took a lot of mushrooms.
Oh, God.
Hey, when I export this,
I don't know who's
explicit. So I
don't know whose employers are on this. So, but
I'll tell you, man.
It was before I started at my job. So
I'll tell you, I would have been an absolute head case, and I've told this story to Los before, but I had dabbled with competition golf for a summer, and I thought that was
good.
That was a great time, and it was good. It was fun to be competitive in something, and I enjoyed that, even though I'm not that great of a golfer. Fantastic. The deal is you and your partner are emailing back and forth with the other pair that you get paired up with. You guys get to choose a golf course that you guys want to play. You guys settle on a day and a time. You get the round gone and then record the score. Great. So I have my buddy. He's the one organizing it. Every single email is Drew and I. Yeah, no, Drew and I can play at this time. Drew and I can play at that time. Everything's great. And his response is, oh, can Drew and you do this? Can you and Drew do that? Great. Fantastic. We get to the golf course that morning, and this guy comes up to introduce himself, and he goes, Andy? And I go, you piece of shit. You piece of shit.
you said that?
No, in my head. It was, I'm done. What happened after that is I immediately called Carlos and told him what is happening right now. And this guy had the nerve to go, Drew, you know better. This is my number one move. Don't let it get in your head. And unfortunately, it got in my head. Yeah. I played like absolute dog shit that day.
All you had to tell. See, this is why you need to watch The Office, Drew. Because for my Office viewers out there, I don't know how much. I know, Drew, you're into scenes. I don't know, Los, how much you watch The Office. But there's the episode where Andy comes back from anger management, and he was like trying to change himself, and so he wants to be called Drew. And so he comes in, and everybody says, "Hey, Andy," and he goes, and every response is, "You call me Drew." That's all I would have said if I were you, and that's you can call me Drew.
Oh, God, yeah, that was a nightmare.
What a power move that guy did. That's so funny.
And he was an old guy partnered with like an older woman too, and like just would not have expected if that's the type of mind games that this guy wanted to come with that day.
Yeah, that's old school stuff, dude. That's Earl Woods days. That's Earl Woods days, bro.
I was shocked.
Yeah, that's good old Los when he's 55 years old playing against a young buck. How do I fuck with this guy mentally? Because he's gonna outdrive me, but mentally I'm stronger. Mentally I'm gonna just fuck with him the whole time.
It's all up here.
Oh my 90%. And then wasn't your first tee shot like you dumped it?
First tee shot, absolutely dumped. It was it was a layup like 5-iron like off the tee box too. And I think it went like 25 yards and then proceeded to have to hit my second shot like over the ravine. It was Las Positas the first hole, Luke.
Yeah, I know.
And so it didn't even clear the ravine on the second shot. So I was like, oh, here we go. On a nice, simple, straightforward par 4. Great.
That's so fucking
not the greatest day, but it was fun. Competition golf was cool while it lasted.
Yeah,
I like to think I don't mind some shit talking and some banter like that. I really don't. But I think there's time and a place. There's some times when you need to go. You need to just reel it back and let's turn on the support. We need to support. We need to pick up our brother right now. You know what I mean? Our brother in arms. We need to pick him up because we've all been there on just a shit day and it's just not clicking and you just fuck. And it does get frustrating no matter.
Golf. Non-competition golf.
I don't know. I think just like I've had days where like you just can't hit it. And sometimes I told Drew after the second hole when we played Franklin Canyon that I was going to sell my clubs. And that was the moment for him. That was a moment for him where he just kicked into supportive. I'm going to support my guy right now.
Yeah.
And then that gets you going again. And that ultimately that all improves the vibes. And yeah, but
give him the old, we've all had those, man.
The worst is when it's over support, when it's like you hit a bad shot.
Great
shot, man. It's like it wasn't a great shot. Like I don't need to say a fucking word. You could just like don't say anything, Toby. You know
that is our older brother to a T. I love him to death, and I love his support. And I know it's coming from a good place, but just because the ball went into the air does not mean it was a good shot. It ended up 40 yards out of bounds. Not a good shot. Not a good shot.
When you hear Planko going on in golf, it's not a good shot. It's hitting trees. It's not a good thing.
That is one of the toughest things to hear is like, nice shot, man. And it was like, no, It wasn't. It really wasn't. I appreciate it, but I don't. No.
Sorry, I didn't see it off the club. I was just trying to be supportive. It's like, I just shut up, dude. Just please,
I'd actually rather take that than you seriously, legitimately telling me good shot, knowing damn well that thing is out of bounds. You bastard.
Yeah.
No,
That's fucking.
I can't.
That's hilarious.
So we have a trip coming up. I think this is due. Yeah, I think this is due for discussion. So we have our annual July trip coming up. We've done this now. This is
good pivot there, 4. Drew. Good pivot there.
Oh, you like that? We're getting better. So we've done what now? 3 years. We've chosen a new location each year. It's been an amazing time. We've done different formats. We've tried to do small groups. We try to do a little larger group. We tried to scale back and do small group. Can't figure it out. Where we're at this year, I think it's back to being even a smaller group and maybe just being the 3 of us. I don't know.
Yeah. Obviously with so, and this is, we all know that initially the July Boys talk was, I know the initial like July Boys talk was supposed to be I got hatches ready to go over here, Bubba.
It's switch.
It was supposed to be you two versus Ryan and I. That was like that was it. Like that was like the creation of it. And that was the creation of the thought of it. And then drunkenly, playing Call of Duty, I threw out to Chris like, bro, you should come. Like, come on, man. We're all fucking doing it. Like, let's do it. Not realizing in the moment, obviously, that it just changes the whole. You need to add. It created so much more work, I think, than it just being us 4. Because now we can't play with 5. I called every course. I was like, is there any possible way? They're like, I don't know who the fuck you are. No. So I was like, oh, that makes sense.
Post-COVID, especially, like, it's like, absolutely
like,
not.
No, you can't do that. So it made it difficult. First year, and this is for the listeners that are listening. But first year, then we had to have fucking 8 people, which that was great. And I think that was a lot of fun. And then second year, traveled with 8 people. Obviously, there's some things that were like balls into people, craziness going on all around. And then just decided to dial it back a little bit last year. And then now Ryan being into the fire, like accepted into the Fire Academy, and he's going to be gone. Essentially, just unavailable to do it.
Yeah, that's right.
We'll give a little round of applause for Ryan.
We got a little ripple.
Shout out to Ryan Lambert. But I think this year it would be fun, just us 3. It'd be easy kind of thing. And then we can use
the foursome, so we just get an open. So we just have an open
like, even
group
if you
between the 3 of us.
Like I don't mind.
And no, I don't know about you guys. No course has ever charged me for like coming one short.
Well, I always just say he's late and he's gonna meet us. That's like my go-to.
Yeah.
But I really don't mind paying for it, just so we have the openness of the round for ourselves, and not get paired with Steve or somebody. Yeah. So I think, and then obviously in my mind, like we could do a podcast like there, like all together, figure what that looks like. All right, I'm done talking. Luke is over it. I'm over speaking. Dude, take it away. I'm just gonna put myself on mute. I'm gonna put myself on mute, and I'm out. Okay. Put that outro song on. Just put it on.
Yeah. You got
spin the wheel. Fast forward.
Shut up.
It's a big yawn you're doing there, Luke. It's a big yawn.
Oh man,
my computer's
a charger. I mean, I wish you had seen my setup here. You gotta come prepared, baby. Come prepared.
So I think obviously us talking Utah was something we were talking about, and so me and Drew were texting the other night just randomly, but then because I think I was sitting there thinking about like what could be the easiest for all of us kind of thing, and then I was like it might be easy if every year we just swapped Chicago, LA, Chicago, San Francisco, because then we have to worry about Airbnb. All we have to do is worry about a flight. And then obviously I'd stay at your place or you'd stay at my place kind of thing. And then it's that. Drew came back with, we should do Chicago, San Fran location. Like, so every third year there's a different location. Because to Drew's point, Drew said it, like it's fun going to destinations and playing different places.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So
I
like that idea.
Bucket list courses off checking them off.
Yeah. And also then it kind of gives us longer time to like plan, and then we can start making these third year trips like bigger and bigger. Like, if we want to go international, if we want to play like Bandon Dunes or like whatever fucking crazy courses kind of thing, then like it gives a little bit more time than just that. So I'm still in for this year going to Utah. I think that would be fucking sick. And Drew, you found a cheap ass Airbnb for nothing. Like, there's a ton of courses in Salt Lake. We want to see Blink. That'd be fucking sick too if we saw Blink go that night. So, Luke, obviously it's the first time you're hearing this thought process because we just talked about it last night, but I'd love to hear your thoughts on it.
Yeah, no, that sounds perfect. Like you said, like doing a travel destination like every year, it gets to be a lot. Like when you want to do, like I've seen. I keep getting Myrtle Beach stuff on my timeline. Like, I'd love to go to Myrtle Beach, but like hitting a Myrtle Beach and then trying to find another type of, and then trying to do Bandon the year after, or it can be a lot. It's a lot. Yeah, every few years, that's good.
and then the nice thing too is like, you know, you guys come to Chicago one year, then I have people in Chicago that we can like group up and play with. So
same here,
exactly.
And same in San Francisco, obviously, and then we can. I think Utah this year would be kind of cool, just us three doing it. But then, like, because even Haven brought this up, she's like, "You love the planning." Like, I love the planning aspect of like a golf trip. So, like, it'd be kind of cool looking towards the future of like, this is where we're gonna go. If you want to buy your ticket, like, this is where we're staying. Like, this is a hotel that we're staying at, kind of thing. Like, if you guys want to join, cool. I'll figure out tea times or whatever, like later on, you know what I mean? Because as this continues, we already have 8 people that want to do it, that are wanting to do it this year.
Yeah.
So like it can grow into something like every, you know, so many years, it can grow into something more than that, which is kind of cool.
Yeah.
So
I'm in. You know, I'm in.
Yeah,
all right.
For sure.
Well, Utah it is then. So as we end, can you hear the baby crying right now?
I love that. Yeah, I can hear that.
Okay, so we got the balcony. He's just going off right now. You see like Haven like losing her mind. Like, God damn. And then you're having the greatest time ever. She's just out pissed. You know. Anyways, all right. So then, Drew, if you can relook at the Airbnb that you sent me, and let's get that locked, and then it's always the weekend after 4th of July. So I think 4th of July falls on like a Friday this year, so it'd be the post that. So it's like around the 10th or something like that.
It's the Thursday. So it's, I think the trip that we talked about was the 11th through the 14th.
Yep. Perfect. Yeah. So fly in like Thursday morning, Blink show Thursday night, golf Friday, double Saturday, fly out Sunday kind of thing.
I'm sending the wish list over to the chat now.
Perfect. Yeah. I think it was cheap, right, Drew?
It was 76 a night, so $335 was the total.
That's
what size spot is it? Is it a 1-bedroom or something?
No, it's a 4-bed. No, see, this is my other thing. Everybody gets a room. Everybody gets a room. That's my constituency on going on these trips.
Drew needs to lock himself away from me. That's really what this comes into, because I'm just the worst.
Getting somebody jumping on you.
Drew?
Yeah.
Drew?
Jumping on you as he's coming to bed. Yeah, I'm good.
Just pull a Chris, dude. Just don't respond.
Well, if you, Chris got enough when he was falling asleep early in his own room last trip. So
I don't think he knew what was going on, though. I don't think he. Oh, he knew.
Yeah, he knows. Yeah.
Okay.
So we have two houses that are both in like in a decent price range, but I'll send that to the group.
Cool.
Now.
Perfect. Send it. All right. Let's move to the wheel. Yeah.
Yeah. Give us the wheel.
Let's get
Spin
to it's gonna be top. It's gonna be top youth. It's gonna be the youth one.
It's gotta be the youths. Youths.
Utes.
No,
You stopped it on purpose. I know it.
no. Sorry. You know what? I feel like the Wheel of Fortune right now. I won't do that though.
Just broke the wheel. Sick.
All right. Best sports movies. This is all right.
The best sports movies. I mean, we can. There's a lot. There's a lot that you can. There's a lot. I think different even categories that this kind of splits off into. I feel like there's the old '80s ones. There's the ones that we grew up with, like the '90s ones that are great and fantastic. I don't know why you're shaking your head. There's a lot of different ones here.
Your top three across all genre. What's your top three? Go.
I was gonna say. I was like, well, yeah. What would be your top three in this situation? That's a tough one.
That is a tough one.
I feel like while Drew was speaking and you were thinking of asking that question, you have your three in mind. So what would your three be?
Rudy, number one, for sure.
Damn it. That was interesting. It's a good one.
Yeah. It's
top three sports movies.
I'd have to think a little bit about number 2 and 3. Honestly, Rudy is just like the standout for me. I'd say actually no. I got my number 2, and it's a close one behind Rudy.
Okay. Is Rudy your number 1?
Yes, it's my number 1.
Just say, oh wow, okay. I'd say then because I'm not going to rank them like favorite. I'm just saying my top 3.
Yeah, that's fair.
That's fair.
That's right.
Okay.
I think I have my 3.
We know Rudy. We know Rudy is my number 1.
Yeah.
Bull Durham. Bull Durham is an under-recognized sports movie, in that regard, I think. And then I don't know. Let's hear some of your guys. I still need to round it out, but yeah, that's what I got for my 2.
I
know
Rudy's a good one. I was gonna say Rudy's a top pick. If I'm staying in football, I'm gonna go with Remember the Titans. I love that movie, and the fact that Shane Gillis made a joke about it in his new special is even it's so good. It's so good.
It is very good. I'll give you one in mind. Top 3 would be The Sandlot. I mean, that has to live in my top 3. I've seen it maybe more. It's one of the most quoted movies of my life. You know what I mean? Like, I'd be remiss if I didn't add that movie into my top 3. I think.
I agree with you. I agree with you on that. However, in my adult years, I can
watch it right now, and I'm hooked.
Same. No, same. But you know what else I'm also hooked on? You know what else stands the test of time for me is The Replacements.
The Replacements.
Shane Falco. I can watch it. That's a Saturday morning watch because it's always replayed on cable, and so I'll always be scrolling the chat. Yeah, and catch it 20 minutes in, and still watch it with the commercials and everything. But that's like a Saturday morning watch that just never gets old.
I agree. That's a good one.
I'm gonna go with the kids. Another kids classic though is gonna be Mighty Ducks. Mighty Ducks is still one of my favorite movies, and I just watched it again for the first time. Like in I don't know how long it's been. Such a good movie.
Quack, quack, Mr. Ducksworth.
That's right.
Stop quacking. Oh my god, that movie. Emilio Estevez. Height of his career.
The Mighty Duckman. I swear to God, I was there.
Oh my god.
So good.
I was
and
like,
also
Emilio!
and they changed their logo, or they created the logo because of that movie too.
Yes, that team changed their entire look because of that entire movie, which is pretty cool. Influence. That was a big and that's a big thing in the 90s to be able to have that kind of influence over like culture, sports culture, and everything like that. So big, popular. It's a good one.
Yeah. For sure, top 3 for mine, A League of Their Own. Another one of those movies where, like, if it's on, like, I'm watching it. Tom Hanks is the fucking hilarious in that movie. Madonna, Rosie, like, it's just Gina Davis was a very back in that day.
The most underrated person in that movie, John Lovitz. Greatest character ever.
Hands down.
They always miss me. I can't keep them
No,
away from
play
me.
ball. No, play ball. Yes.
Yeah, go.
You're the ones that are going to teach me all the time. He's like, okay, guys, I'm going to go home, get the wife a little pickle tickle, and on my way. Dude, the cast for that movie is unreal. And then also, I think it needs to be said that the old lady that plays Gina Davis as an old lady, for the majority of my life, I thought it was Gina Davis in an old suit.
It's not.
Because it looks exactly like her.
It's not. You just blew my mind. I was today years old when I found this out.
Yeah.
Stop
Dude,
it.
You're lying.
Like 5 years ago where I
a
looked it
lie,
up.
dude.
I'm Googling right now.
I thought old Gina Davis or whatever. I was like, what? I was like, that old Gina Davis isn't played by Gina Davis. Like, what the fuck is that about? Yeah.
Old Gina Davis in a league of their own.
Yeah, I had no idea.
Give that old lady a shout out. How about that?
Good old Lynn Cartwright. Thanks, Lynn.
Lynn.
Lynn Cartwright isn't alive, right?
I think another one for me. This is a tough answer, but I think Rookie of the Year has to be up there as well. Like I love that fucking movie. I thought that movie was so good.
You know what?
Butt nuts.
You know what? Actually, Bull Durham might be it, Luke. That might be it.
Bull Durham's great, but you know what? Again, like I forget about these all the time. I think honorable mention. You say Rookie of the Year. I can't think of one without the other. Is The Rookie, the baseball movie, the Disney movie they did with
Dennis Quaid.
Dennis Quaid. That's a great movie. I just watched it recently, and another one. Like I need to finish this. I can't stop halfway.
That flickering light. Ding.
Yeah.
Like,
yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's a good one. And then that's a good one.
Miracle.
Oh, Miracle.
Miracle gets you absolutely jacked up to see Kurt Russell just on the front of your jersey more important than name on the back. That
again.
Yeah, dude.
Again, dog.
Come on, Bills.
The playoff scene in Major League 2, or not Major League 2, but Major League, the first one, like that. So fucking.
Is that the scene? Is the scene that I sent in the group chat?
Yes.
I think so. Yeah, because that made me think of that. Yeah, that gets you hyped up.
So good.
Cleveland Indians.
So good. Friday Night Lights, also a fantastic movie. I
never saw it.
You've never seen that one?
I haven't seen it either. But
what?
Varsity Blues. I'll raise you Varsity Blues.
All right, fine. Different kind of
You've never seen Varsity Blues?
True. No, wait, what? No, I said, what? No, what are you talking about?
No, he said, I'll raise you Varsity Blues. In my mind, that means like you haven't seen Varsity Blues. I haven't seen Friday Night Lights.
It being a good, no, just as far as it being a good movie.
Like, if you haven't seen the whipped cream scene, then
10.
It still holds up.
Fucking 10.
A 10. Davis, will you marry
Davis got a problem with me?
Yeah.
I just want to let you know, I am 18, and I have slept with older women. Sorry, keep going.
Legend of Bagger Vance. It's a solid golf one.
What was the last time you watched Legend of Bagger Vance?
Actually, probably like a month ago. Just happened to be on.
Can we also say Cool Runnings?
We just watched that the other day. It's such a good one.
God damn it.
So
That's another
good.
one.
So good.
The kids love it. My 9-year-old, anytime we're out in the cold and like you can see the breath, I go, Sanka, what you smoking? And I hit it with that. I'm not smoking. I'm breathing.
Sanka, you dead?
Yeah, man.
Nah, man.
There's so many good baseball movies, so many good old football movies and stuff like that. Have you ever seen? This is a underrated classic. The movie Eddie. Have you? I know Luke has. I know our older brother has. But have you seen Eddie?
Goldberg.
Whoopi Goldberg. Here's the premise. Whoopi Goldberg, super fan, becomes the New York Knicks head coach.
100% haven't seen that movie.
Fantastic.
Such a fucking good movie.
John Sally, Rick Fox, dude.
You can't stream it anywhere though.
Tim Duncan.
I tried to stream it recently. I can't find it anywhere. Yeah.
Can't find it.
That's
so
an old. If you have it on VHS, then that's about the only way you can probably watch it.
If we go basketball movies, White Men Can't Jump.
So good.
Hoosiers.
Also, the air up there, Kevin Bacon.
The air up there. Jimmy Dolan, dude.
The shake and bake special, baby.
Jimmy Dolan.
Yeah,
That's where I learned how to hustle, bro. You need a camera, you need a battery. You know what I'm saying? That's where I learned how to hustle. Young age. I love that movie. That's a good one.
Yeah, that's a good one.
Too many good movies. There's so many of them.
All right,
Drew. I think it's time.
Time to get the pick of the week. I really enjoyed
pick of the week.
Pick of the week.
Pick of the week.
We'll work on those graphics, right, Les?
Yeah, I got you.
Yeah, we'll work on
Fix
those.
it in post.
Fix what?
So
It'll be baby low. It'll be baby low in
post
the background.
So I actually enjoyed our weekend of our Premier League bets, and I enjoyed those, and I think that I kind of want to get a little more into those, maybe, and do another little parlay on that one.
This is your luck. Now remember,
yeah,
you can do a parlay, but this is your luck.
Yeah,
You can do a oneer if you want.
I'm thinking.
I remind you every week, but I remind you because every week you try to go for a parlay, which is a lot harder.
Well, also, I was told that don't go for the easy ones, Drew.
But you're misunderstanding it, Drew.
He didn't say easy one. Luke wants some Yugoslavian fucking ping pong.
That's what Luke wants. Yeah,
and that's what I thought we were doing as a group.
No, not. Oh my goodness!
This is wild.
Well, what do you want from me? What do you want from me?
He's going Premier League. Luke, this is fine. Next week, well, one he needs to do a little research, which he clearly hasn't done. So hopefully next week he dives into just not the main sports in the sports betting app that he's on. So, but that's fine. That's neither here nor there. We'll talk about that in post as well.
Jesus, not my cup of tea, boys.
All right, what do you got, Drew? Let's hear.
All right, so we got the Nottingham Forest versus Liverpool match on Saturday. Liverpool top of the tables here. Nottingham Forest not so great. We're gonna go ahead and take the over 3 goals on that one.
Nottingham, you said, right?
Yep, Nottingham Forest and Liverpool. 10 a.m. Saturday morning.
Nottingham Forest.
Santa's coming to town.
You said over 3 goals?
Yes. And this is going to be 3 or more because we learned our lesson the last time. Or more than 3. Over 3.
Luke, how do you feel about that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. We're going to go ahead and take...
And Drew, you're just doing one, right?
What?
You're just doing one?
One what?
One.
No, I'm going to put a couple. in.
Okay.
I haven't learned my lesson
English.
here.
Okay, here we go. So Nottingham.
We're going to go a couple. So we're going the Nottingham Liverpool. We're going to go the over 3 on that one. We're going to go Tottenham Hotspurs and Crystal Palace. We're going to go the under on that game.
What was that again?
Huh?
Crystal Palace and who?
Tottenham.
The under what? 3?
Under 3.
All right. Okay.
I kind of want to bet on we have a big weekend in Manchester. Pretty funky props on the City Derby or the Manchester Derby.
You want to go more than 3? You can do parlay more than 3?
Nah, let's just do the 2. Let's just do the 2. I learned my lessons.
Luke, what are you thinking from a crazy bet perspective?
From a crazy bet perspective. Let's see here.
We got the World Highlight League.
Give me, you know what I want?
You did NASCAR F1.
Give me.
I was just gonna say that.
I'm back. Red Bull, baby.
Snooker. Nobody's playing
Podium
snooker
finish.
right now.
Dude, I'm down to do a little podium finish for F1.
Yeah, same.
Oh, I like this.
First driver
I'd say for Verstappen. Wait, Luke, are you into that? I'm into that because I'm watching that race.
Yeah.
All right, so if we did a 3-pick parlay for podium finish, Verstappen has to be on there. George Russell is minus 105. That's interesting. Why? I kind of like. I didn't watch any practice today though.
Ricardo had the fastest practice time.
Did he?
Yeah.
I can't find it on
Ricardo
here.
had the fastest practice time today?
Yeah.
Damn, he's a plus 20,000. What if we did like a Verstappen, Leclerc, Ricardo? Or what if we just picked... You like that, Luke?
Do it.
Damn, I'm in. I'll fucking root on Ricardo. That's $10 for me pays $3,600.
Put a little bit more in there, baby. Come on.
I mean, listen, Daniel Ricciardo getting on the podium is going to be a very tough one. But
Oh, yeah, it is. Yeah.
Verstappen, Leclerc, Ricciardo. We're doing a 3-pick.
I don't even have that option to do that on mine.
You just picking Ricciardo on podium.
Top finishers here. Oh, okay. Top 3.
All right, I'm down to just ride with Ricciardo finisher.
Like I'm only able to pick. I can pick.
It just let me do it
on the
on
top
my
3.
bookie. Yeah, I just added a.
I'll do it with you, Luke.
What is it? What did we say? Verstappen.
Oh shit! No,
Verstappen, Leclerc, and Daniel Ricciardo.
Oh, why did it just let me do that? It just
do it.
It just let me freaking parlay 3 winners.
Yeah, it's basically saying that these guys.
Oh, see, I have podium.
Oh wait,
finish.
no. I just put 20 on. I put 20 on Ricardo to win $12,000.
There you go, dude. Let's fucking go. Do it. Done.
Yeah. All right, that's my pick of the week, baby.
Let's go, Danny boy.
If Daniel gets top, Daniel gets top 3. $5 is a $500 payout. So let's fucking go, baby.
Where'd you see the top 3? It only let me pick the winner.
It was in. So if you go to the menu and go to and hit the Formula 1.
Where's the Formula 1? I don't see it.
Under motorsports.
That makes sense.
Because it's a sport with motors.
Yeah, you're right. And then race odds or race props?
No, you just keep going down. It says F1 top finishers.
Okay. Well, I'm going to hit that Leclerc, Verstappen, and...
A $5 bet for Leclerc only wins $2 if he gets top 3.
But
Max
if you
Verstappen's
parlay
59 cents.
But parlay it.
Parlay
it? It won't let me parlay it either.
It won't let me.
Wait, hang on. There we go. Oh, no, I can't. Okay. Well, I'm going to bet on Ricardo to be in the top 10 also. Or top 3.
I'm not going to bet on the Leclerc and Verstappen one. It doesn't make sense.
$20 to win $2,000. Book it.
Fuck it. Let's go 10. Let's go $10. Why not? Fun bets, guys.
Let's go, fucking Danny boy.
I'm rooting for Danny. Come on.
Danny boy. The Danny boys are
Danny boys. Hey,
I think now it's Luke. Send us out.
All right, guys. Thanks for listening to the podcast today. We are out.
With a fusion singularity, a sound you never heard. Electric guitars make beats and make your heart search. Saddle up, get ready for the craze. Country and